Castleview Sabercats, Rock Canyon Jaguars. This is Cat Hockey. Good evening and welcome to Ice Ranch, Littleton, Colorado, where your Castleview Sabercats will take on the Lewis Palmer Rangers. Rangers is also a combined school team of Lewis Palmer and Palmer Ridge. Your Cats will be in their home whites, gold and red trim, black breezers. The Rangers will be in solid blacks, orange numbers. Going to give you the quick breakdown of your 22 winner Sabercats. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender, number 1, Jacob Harris. Sophomore out of Castleview, left winger, number 2, Aiden O'Reilly. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, center, number 3, Trent Miller. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman, number 4, Jeffrey Keenan. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman, number 6, Luke Gardner. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center, number 7, assistant captain, Jackson Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 8, Mason Marks. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, defenseman, number 9, assistant captain, Justin Keogh. Freshman out of Castleview, center, number 10, Taylor Trumbley. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, right winger, number 11, Tatum Small. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, center, number 12, Matthew Wanogle. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 13, the Galloping Ginger, Jared Jones. Sophomore out of Castleview, defenseman, number 14, Logan Lucier. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, left winger, number 15, and your captain, Dane Sitzelsberger. Freshman out of Castleview, defenseman, number 16, Ozzy Pinello. Sophomore out of Castleview, right winger, number 17, Owen Shanahan. Freshman out of Rock Canyon, defenseman, number 18, Zach Kuska. Junior out of Castleview, left winger, number 19, Grant Soroki. Freshman out of Castleview, left winger, number 20, Turner Heft. Sophomore out of Rock Canyon, goaltender, number 31, Corey Clothier. Reserve Cats out of Rock Canyon, Emmett Duffy. Out of Castleview, Brendan Leslie and Nathan Peel. Your head coach, Brian Heft, his assistants, Tommy Harris and Kyle Stovall. And there is your 22 winner, Sabercats. Down to the last minute and 30 seconds of these warm-ups. Cats coming off of a tough loss last night against East. So the call of the season, the call of the day, the call of the game is going to be mistake-free hockey. You turn over the puck at this level, it's going to end up in the back of your net 9 times out of 10. So hopefully we will have the Cats firing on all cylinders. And get this one smoking down the tracks right away. Lewis Palmer over the years has been a powerhouse in Colorado hockey. So it's going to be another tough test for your Cats. They will be up to the challenge. put a solid game together. I see another number on the ice. I got to go to my broadcast booth, see if he got a breakdown for the game. Who's wearing 5? Duffy? Oh, that is right. So Rourke is out from the ejection in Texas. I forgot to mention that. So number 19, so Rourke is on the bench tonight. And coming up for your reserve is Emmett Duffy. He will be wearing number 5 tonight. So the Cats get them picked up. They get it called out. They're going to head over to that bench. I believe number 1, Harris, will be in between the pipes tonight for your Cats. And he is headed to the ice. Right. So the Cats call it out. They're going to head to the ice. Looks like we're going to go with Shanahan, Duffy, and Marks. Going to be Kuska and Keogh, a little change up on the defensive side. So Coach Hepp going to switch up some lines here tonight, try something new, get it underway. Bang them sticks. Here we go. It is time. Referee puts the puck down. Shanahan does win it back to Keogh. He gives chase into his own end, puts on the brakes, loses an edge and goes down. Feathers a pass to Shanahan. He loses the handle, and Harris has got to poke check it away to the blue line and gets out. We're behind 2-on-1 going the other way. Skating hard. Beats one man. Pass to Duffy. Shot. Goal! Duffy on the great pass from number 8, Mason Marks. Marks to Duffy to the back of the net at 16:39 of the first. Shanahan steps in, puck down, he wins it off the referee, gets it back, skates it to the blue line, loses the handle though. Pinello jumps up on its center, poke checked around to the blue line, gets past Shanahan, cross ice pass off the boards, beats Gardner, but the Rangers poke it into the zone and they are called. Oh no, we're calling a trip. Oh, I missed it. Gardner to the hole at 16:25 of the first, and your Cats are now on the kill. Here we are, opening the door, giving them a chance. Cats got to end this kill now. Hef steps in for the draw. He does win it. Small picks it up and throws it to the length of the ice, and that's how you start it. Bad handle from the Rangers goalie, but they do get back and get it. Oh, there's a turnover right there. Jump on that. Hef jumps on the air and pass by. A Ranger back passes it to Lucier. Lucier skates to the top of the circles and loses the handle of it. Back to Kuska. He bangs it off the boards and into the zone. Hef gives chase. Rangers pick it up, throw it the length of the ice. No icing here, though. Kuska's going to pick it up on a line change. Going to skate to the top of the circle. Is going to take a look at the blue line. Beats one. On the move is Kuska. Makes a great move around one, but loses the handle. Gets it back in the corner. Rangers pick it up, lose it, get it back. Rangers off the boards to the top of the circles. Going to skate it to the blue line and now into neutral. Feathers it down the boards and in around the cage. Jones gives chase, gets a stick on it, runs into Keogh, separated from the puck. Keogh gets it back though, throws it to the point man. Trash is picked off, loose on the doorstep. Jones in there to pick up the trash, throws it the length of the ice, and once again, that's how you do it. 47 seconds left in the power play. Turnover, nope, Zisselsberger had it and lost it on the skate. Off the referee skates, but into neutral. Now into the zone by Lewis Palmer. Big check by Lucier to separate the man from the puck. Gets tied up around the cage, but poke checks it away. Keogh has it, loses the handle. Once again, too many turnovers in the back end. Fanned on at the top of the circles. Puck is loose on the doorstep. Picked up and thrown out of the zone by Zitzelsberger. Thrown right back in by the Rangers and picked up by Lucier. Skates in front of his own net, now to the blue line. Lucier to the blue line, mid-ice, and throws it the length of the ice. It gets past the Rangers goalie, and Shanahan is there. Nobody to help, though, as he wraps it around the boards of the blue line. Lucier does keep it in, though, to the top of the circles. Power play is over. The Cats did make the kill. Winogel has it. He back checks it and throws it to the boards, but the first one there turned over again. Shot by Miller, poke checked high into the netting by the Rangers goalie. 14:02 of the first. Your Cats are up by 1. Winogel is going to step in for the draw. Got Pinello and Gardner behind him. Also O'Reilly. He does win it. Shot on net. Small Trumbley. Trumbley shot. Save. Kicked out wide at the last second. Puck comes to the blue line. Now throw it out to neutral. Gardner gets a stick on it. Back throws it to the blue line, but kept out by the Rangers. Trumbley gets a stick on it, loses an edge and goes down. Pinello picks it up at the blue line, skates it into the zone, beats one, still on his stick. Pinello walks it in, shot off of the crossbar. Oh my goodness, walk the line, take your shot, don't get the reward. All the way around the boards, up to Pinello again. He throws it back into the corner. Winogel gives chase. Trumbley there to help. Trumbley gets a stick on it, poke checks it back to the top of the circles, but the first one there is a Ranger. Cross ice is fanned on as Gardner jumps on it. Trumbley, great back check to keep him out at the blue line. Still battling away at the blue line. Now the puck comes free. Rangers pick it up. Pinello's the last man standing. Shot is wide of the net. Gardner picks up the rebound. Throws it down the boards. It gets by Pinello's stick. Pinello picks it off at the top of the circles. Off of O'Reilly's skate. Now Pinello picks it up, throws it, and gives chase. All the way down to the end. Pinello does pick it off again. Beautiful pass across the doorstep. Marks just out of the reach. Pinello heads hard to the bench for a line change. Puck comes free. Kuska picks it up in neutral. Shanahan fans on it. Duffy's going to get a chance. He does poke check it into the zone, but loses the handle. Back out to neutral comes the puck. Cross ice pass. Gets behind the Rangers. Marks picks it up, but loses the handle. Poke checked away by Keogh. Rangers come up with it on top of the circle. Going to be a shot here. Saved by Harris. Loose on the doorstep. Here comes the slapper. Blocked in front on the dive by Kuska. Two Rangers there. Shot. Great save by Harris with a kick-out save to keep this a 1-0 game. Picked up and thrown the length by Mark. Shanahan gives chase. Outskates the man. Throws it off the side of the cage and gets it back. Through to the doorstep. Nobody there as Kutka steps up. Shot to Shanahan. Shanahan feathers one to the corner. Now it's a back pass to Marks. Marks throws it back to Keogh. Shot from the blue line. Blocked in front in a skate. Still caught in the skates. Now it's kicked out wide as Shanahan gives chase. Wrapped around the boards hard by the Rangers. That gets all the way around and is going to be down ice. No icing as Kuska gives chase. Kuska picks it up on the move to the circles, but pickpocketed. He gets it back. Hef gets a stick on it. Gets it out of the zone. Rangers got to get back, and they do. Shot is wide off the back of the cage. Poke checked away from Harris as Keogh picks it up. Has it, loses the handle, gets it back. Now he feathers it out. 2-on-1 going the other way. Still 2-on-1. Shot, save, drop, and a cover by the Rangers goalie. Oh my goodness, take a breath. Number one, goaltender Jacob Paris, down and out, got to skate out at the last second to kick it wide. Puck down, shot by. Small save and a cover by the Rangers goalie. Have to step in for the draw. Lucy A on one side of him. Small on the other. Small gets it and throws it back to Keenan. Keenan wraps it hard around the boards. Miller gives chase. Hef gets a stick on it. It takes one bounce to Miller. Small's got it on his stick. Throws it off the boards and gets it back. Throws one to the doorstep. Comes loose. Somebody get a shot here. Oh, Miller got in the way of Keenan, but he does rip it around the boards wide. Back to Lucier. He beats one at the strike. Lucier gets his stick lifted, gets it back. Shot, save, and a cover by the Rangers goalie. Line changes all the way around. Jones steps in for the draw. Puck down, he does win it, and the skates goes cross ice. Gardner's going to track it down. He throws one towards the net. Off the backboards, takes a big bounce. Pinello starts to jump on it. Zitzelsperger gets there. Pinello picks it up. Pinello cycles in front of two to the circles. Throws a great pass to Jones. Just missed the tip in. Pinello gets it back, wraps it around the boards to Jones. Jackson Jones has got it on his stick, skates to the blue line, loses it, but keeps it in. Nope, delayed offsides now, hands are in the air. Turn! Zitzelsperger picks it up, given some coaching ability here. Jones off of his stick, gets it back and loses it to the blue line. Zitzelsperger in there fighting. Jones going to pick it up at the center stripe, skates it into the zone. Get a shot here, young man. Shot just wide off of trash. Jones feathers it back in between Gardner. Poke checked away. Comes to the blue line. Puts on the brakes of Zitzelsperger. No hand. Yep, there it is. Come on, get off the ice. Attaboy. Penalty coming up on the Rangers as Jones is checked to the ice. Covered up. There is the whistle with the touch up. Harris did make it to the bench. A six-tacker on, but touched up before we cycled it around. Thanks, man. 9:23 of the first. Your Cats are on the power play. Puck down, one into the skates of Kuska's going to get a look here. Kuska beats one at the circles. His shot is blocked and thrown wide of the cage. Poke checked away. The Rangers pick it up, throw it the length of the ice. Harris has got to play it. He stops it with his stick in front of his own cage, throws it to Kuska. Kuska puts on the brakes, feathers one to Shanahan. Shanahan to the blue line, poke checked away from him, but Kuska picks up the trash. Kuska to the blue line, gets checked off of the puck, but is chasing it down in the corner and gets it back to the doorstep. Just picked off was his pass. Now it's thrown the length on net again. Harris poke check, save away into the corner. Duffy picks it up, throws it around the cage, picked up, skated around the cage and put us on the brakes, goes the other way as Lewis Palmer player loses an edge and goes down. Now feathered to the blue line. Outlet pass to the strike. We got numbers 3-on-1. Give that pass. Pass is not thrown as it comes to the blue line. Duffy keeps it in. No, that is Keogh. Now Pinello gets thrown over the top of his stick the length of the ice and no whistle on the power play kill. Keogh has it, drops it back to Pinello. Pinello behind his own cage, puts on the brakes. Looks for O'Reilly, throws it to him, and he can't handle it. That's exactly what we're talking about right there. Great passes have got to be under control. Back feathered to Pinello, off of his skate, turnover in front of the own net. Shot, kicked out wide by Harris. Another big mistake by your Cats. That's where the sloppy mess comes in. Pinello picks it up at the circles, beats one at the center stripe. Got Tremblay, lays it off to him. Tremblay into the zones, got a step off of the referee's skates. He gets it back. Pinello poke checks it away. Tremblay's got it, kicked off of his skates again, off of the boards around Gardner and the length of the ice. Harris is going to come out and play it. 6 seconds left in the power play. Harris around his, chips it to Gardner around his own net. Cross ice pass to Tremblay. Off of his stick, and he doesn't handle it. Man coming off the out of the box, poke checks it away, but then Pinello picks it up, poke checks it away at center stripe. Hounded there is scrum in the corner on the boards at center stripe. Somebody's in there. Small's in there. Puck comes free. Rangers got it. Throw it across the ice. No hand in the air. No icing here. Lucier picks it up around his own net. Puts on the brakes. Loses the handle, but gets it back. Throws it out to Heft. Heft gets it poke checked away from him. Another turnover in front, but Lucier picks up the trash to the stripe. Skating into the zone as Lucier's got Heft going to the back door. Throws it to him. Shot kicked out 4 feet wide. So once again, call of the year, call of the day, call of the game. Brilliant hockey being played with slop mixed in. Bad thing with your Cats, if too much slop and turnovers can end up in the net. Puck down, won by Castleview, shot by Small, tipped by Zitzelsberger, and a cover by the Rangers goalie. We'll just set it up, face it off, and do it again. Jones steps in for the draw again. He does win it into his skates again. Through shot, saving a cover, back to back. Jared Jones got that shot on net with the cover. Let's set it up and do it again, boys. Puck down again, won again by Castleview. Skated to the point, Kutz's got it, throws it off of the skates. Zitzelsberger picks up the puck off the bounce, going to skate to the front, poke checked away from him, back around the cage. Still battling away. Now the puck comes free into the corners. Castleview has it. Cross ice pass to Keogh is way out of the way, and he better get on his horse. He does pick it up, loses the handle as he goes to make a move. Turned over back door, was wide open for the Rangers. Luckily nobody was there to poke it in. Once again, just lackadaisical play around their own net. Zitzelsberger loses an edge and goes down as Keogh picks it up, skates it to the blue line, throws it out. Jones cross-ice pass, hits a Ranger but makes its way into the zone on a line change. Rangers pick it up, to neutral. Rangers to the blue line, shot off of Pinello's skates. He's going to give chase into the corner. Pinello picks it up, wraps it around the boards. I believe it's to Gardner. Nope, Kuska off the boards. Cross-ice pass to Duffy. He's got it on his stick, loses it. Poke checked around him at neutral, but he gets it back to the blue line. Checked down at the blue line, but the puck is picked up and thrown around the net. Shanahan gives chase. Pickpocket the man on the doorstep to Duffy. Pinello gets it. Throws one to the net. Shot. It's loose on the doorstep. Shanahan. But the Rangers goalie gets it covered. Maybe 4 inches in front of Shanahan. Shanahan going to step in for the draw. 4:12 left in the period. Puck down, back to Marks. Marks shot. Go! Cats go! Number 8, Mason Marks off of the Shanahan win. Beats the Rangers goalie. 5-hole. Shanahan to Marks to the back of the net at 4:08 of the first. Put your Cats up by 2. Shanahan does win the draw to Gardner. He throws it off the boards into the zone, and Shanahan gives chase. Shanahan is going to get there, wraps it around the boards. Breaks are put on by Miller, throw to the blue line, kept in by Gardner, but then poke checked out. Gardner's got to give chase along with Pinello. Delayed offsides. Here we go. Pinello around his own net. Throws it cross-ice pass to Trombley. Trombley into the zone, beats one, but gets checked off the puck. Now he's tied up. Duffy gets a stick on it. Puck comes free to the blue line, and now it's out by the Rangers. Rangers pick it up, throw it down ice. Lucier's going to give chase, and finally we get a whistle for an icing. 3:23 of the first. Cats up by 2. Finally in a rink that ain't freezing, but it makes me take off my cool gear. Puck down, one back to Lucier. He's got it on his stick, throws it to the front. Winogle missed the chip in off of the skates of Small. Rangers pick up the trash at the top of the circles. Lucier from the blue line. Slapper makes its way to the cage, but kicked out wide. Lucier from the point again. Another shot blocked in front. Takes a bounce off the back of the cage. O'Reilly's got it on his stick. He wraps it around the cage to Winogle. Winogle back to O'Reilly. Gets by his stick, but Lucier keeps it in. Rangers got it though. Lucier checks 2 men off the puck and separates them as Winogle gives chase. Winogle back passes to Miller. Miller gets caught up in a scrum. Winogle down the boards to Lucier. Lucier cross-ice pass, pulled the trigger to touch too late and was blocked. It makes it into the corner. Winogle picks up the trash, wraps it all the way around the boards. Lucier gets a stick on it, top the circles, beats one, loses the handle. Trombley poke checks it away at neutral, but then a Ranger throws it the length of the ice, and Keenan's got to give chase. Keenan gets pinned up against the boards. He feathers it out to O'Reilly. O'Reilly throws it right back into the skates of a Ranger. Cross-ice pass, safe shot, kicked away. Big save again by Harris. Couldn't get it covered, and the shot is blocked into and over the top into the glass. To the blue line, off of a skate, and when Nogu gets it out of the zone. Rangers got a turnover at the blue line. Small picks off the pass. He's a man all by himself. One Cat, 4 Rangers on a line change. He's still got it on his stick. Great work by Small. Now here comes the Cat reserves for the help. Miller in there gets a stick on it, but it's poke checked away into neutral. Kutzka tracks it down. Kutzka throws it to the center stripe, loses it, but gets it right back. His pass to Small. Oh, and Small was one step away again from a breakaway. Throw down ice by the Rangers, and Kutzka's got to give chase. Kutzka's going to pick it up, skates it around his own cage. 1:15 left in the period. To the boards, cross-ice pass, picked up by Small, dumped to Miller. Miller's going to skate to the blue line, beats one. Miller got it off his skates, off his stick, shot. Oh, I thought that was in. Was calling it a goal, but it just kicked out wide at the last second. Great move by Miller. He fights with it on the blue line, picked up by Kutzka, throw to the doorstep, poke checked away. No way that was out. No way that was out. Gonna lose my mind. I'm in fan mode. We'll just call it an offside for a face-off. Looking at the fan base here around me. Oh, I missed a penalty. Gotta help me out here, people. So, penalty by your Cats at 50.5 seconds of the first. We are again on the kill. Zitzel in, wins the draw off of a skate of Jones all the way to the blue line and makes it out. Zitzel gets chased. Rangers pick it up at neutral. Cross-ice pass to the blue line. Misses it. Then Gardner gives chase. Gardner's going to track it down. Picks it up, throws it around the boards to the blue line, but not out. Jones picks off the pass. Then Zitzel picks off the pass at the blue line, skits it into the zone. Got a man on the doorstep, just missed the tip in. On the back door was Jones. Great work by Zitzel to steal that puck and put it on net. Shot deflected into his own goal by Gardner. So just like that, power play goal, cut it to 1. Rangers skate to the top of the circles, throws a shot to the net. It hits Gardner's stick and deflects glove high side into the back of the net over Harris. Nothing Harris could do about that one. And the Rangers have cut the lead to 1. 11 seconds left in the first period. Shanahan steps in for the draw. Puck down, he does win it. Marks gets it on his stick, but poke checked away from him. Keenan throws it the length of the ice, and guess what they call that? Well, in my book, they call that a turnover because that's 120-foot icing for a face-off at our end. Do not open the door. .5 seconds left. Shanahan does win it. Lucier grabs it, bangs it off of the glass as the buzzer sounds, and that's the end of one. Your Cats are up by 1. Can't give them too much static that first period. They played solid hockey, a lot of opportunities. Little bit of slop mixed in. And just bad luck on the Rangers' goal. Shot come off of the stick of Gardner going for the block. Got deflected in high. Glove side of Harris. Nothing he could do about it. So now it's time to turn up the power, light up the burners, and go get it back. Boys head over to that bench. They're going to get that last-minute instructions from Coach Heft. So the Cats call it out. Some of them gingerly start heading towards the ice. Harris heads for his pipes. Rangers still getting instructions. Finally called out, and they head to the ice. Going to go with Shanahan, Marks, and Duffy. Lucy A. and Keenan on D. Referee's hand in the air, says let's do it. Number 2 is underway. Shanahan wins it, loses it, gets it back, and loses it. Ranger loses an edge and goes down. It's thrown into the zone. Lucy A. gives chase. He is going to get there first. He's checked off the puck. Shanahan picks it up, throws it off the boards, but not out. Duffy throws a check on a man. Puck's out of the zone, thrown right back in. The late offside's coming. Keenan picks it up off of the bounce, skates it around his own cage. Keenan still on his stick, throws it off the boards, and it does make it out of the zone. Shanahan picks it up on the bounce for 2-on-2. Shanahan shot, save, and kicked wide by the Rangers goalie. Errant pass off the side of the head. Shanahan poke checked, but kicked away at the last second by the Rangers goalie. And I've said it game after game. I don't know how to say it any more clear. Shanahan does everything he needed to be done, and he has just got the worst luck for the finish. Poked away. Now it's a race down the other way. Rangers are going to get there. Lucier on the back check. Rangers loses an edge and goes down as Lucier picks up the trash. He throws a cross-ice pass to Jones. Took it off of his skates as it goes into the zone. Rangers pick it up, skate it around their own cage. Jones putting the pressure on, though. Rangers still have it as they throw it back around the boards. Zitzelsberger keeps it in. Jones has got it on his stick. Throws it back to Pinello. Get a shot here. Shot off of a Ranger as it kicked out wide. Jones into the back corner. He's got it on his stick. Holds. Pass is blocked in front, but Jones throws it to Zitzelsberger. Zitzelsberger to Jones. Zitzelsberger gets it back. Jones on the back door. Poke checks it back to himself. Shot all the way across the doorstep. Nobody there to pick it up. Had smoke on it. Jones into the corner. To Zitzelsberger. Zitzelsberger had it, lost the handle. Rangers pick it up to the blue line. Gardner keeps it in not once but twice. Jones picks it up. Throws one to the back door, but his line mate Jackson Jones could not get a stick on it. Skated the blue line by Gardner and wrapped hard around the boards. Jones got a stick on it. Going to get a shot here. Jones shot. Blocker save. Kicked out wide by the Rangers goalie. Miller feathers it into the corner. Jones throws it back to him, but he overskated it. Rangers got it. Fan on it once, but twice. Miller picks it up, puts on the brakes, get a shot. Shot, loose on the doorstep. Jones off of the pads of the Ranger goalie. To the point man, Keogh. Keogh's got it. Poke checked away from him. That's called a turnover, but kept in by Kutska. Wrapped hard around the boards by Heft. Heft gets it back. Back pass, great back pass to the front doorstep, but trash picked up. To the blue line, shot. Hits Heft on the way to the net from the Keogh shot. Small's got it on his stick, puts on the brake, still has it. Throws it to the top of the circles. Kuska picks it up, throws it off the skates of a Ranger. Cross-ice pass delivered wide of Keogh, but he picks it up on the bounce. Poke checked away from him, though. Rangers throw it the length of the ice, and it's going to be kicked out wide for an icing. Take a breath. 13:51 of the second. Cats up by 1, and they did everything the last 3 minutes but find the back of the net. Winogle going to step in for the draw. Got Trumley behind him. Puck down, he does win it to Trumley. Here comes a shot. Loose on the doorstep, finish! Shot by Winogle and a cover and a save by the Rangers goalie. And that's the way you draw it up. That's the way it's supposed to look. Great shot by Trumley, followed by Winogle. Let's do it again. Caught up in Winogle's skates. Now he gets it back. Now he's checked off it. Works, still working. Fighting 2 Rangers with Winogle. And he come up with the puck. Poke check back to Trumley. Has it on his stick, but can't dig it out. Winogle's trapped up. Throw it to the front by Trumley. Poke checked away. Winogle's going to track it down. Ranger loses an edge and goes down. Winogle on his stick. Wraps it around the cage. Trumley's going to give chase. Winogle poke checks it away from the defenseman behind the cage, still on his stick. Now it's thrown into the corner. O'Reilly gives chase, throw to the blue line, kept in by Keenan, feathers it to O'Reilly, who misses it on the backhand. Throw the length of the ice. We'll take them all day, every day, because that is 120 feet icing. Or, like your announcer likes to say, a turnover. Line changes all the way around. Shanahan going to step in for the draw. Got Marks and Pinello behind him. Let's win this one. Puck down, one by the Rangers into behind the net and wrapped all the way around the boards. Gardner's over there, gets poke checked around him. Last man standing is Pinello. Oh, great job by Pinello to cut the ice and pick off the pass from the Rangers. Off the boards to Duffy. Puck comes to the top of the circles, though. Rangers shot off the side of the cage. Pinello poke checks it. Gardner in there to help. Rangers come away with it. Top of the circles. Here comes a shot off of Pinello's skates. Hard wrapped around the boards to the blue line, but not out. Gardner gives chase. He picks it up, feathers around the cage as Pinello gives chase. Pinello gets tied up on the boards, but Shanahan picks up the trash. Puck comes free on the errant pass. Shot save and a cover by Harris. And once again, a simple turnover in front of your own net turns into a shot opportunity. Take a your Cats. 12 the second up.